Hello, my name is Don and welcome to episode 18 of my Football Manager Let's Play with Blackburn Rovers. Today we are going to take on QPR at home. Results have been a bit hit and miss since the last episode. The last episode was obviously Sunderland, we lost 1-0, we then lost 1-0 at Middlesbrough, that was a bit frustrating. Beat MK Dons 3-0, Jason Cummings with a brace and Theo Pellinard with a goal. Drew 1-0 to Norwich and then a 2-1 defeat to Barnsley. Drea also got injured in this match and is out for about 9 weeks with I think it's a dislocated shoulder, which takes him out for a good chunk of the season. That's disappointing, of course. I've got QPR today, then Bristol is the next game. We're not going to cover that. I don't know why I've sort of went into it. The league table looks like so we're in 15 for 45 points, still hoping to hit that 60 point mark that we hit last season. Still very much possible with 10 games to go. I think any hope of sort of doing better than last season has sort of diminished, but we've still avoided a relegation battle is the way I'm looking at it, although we're not that safe from the drop, to be honest. The things that I've noticed about this season is there's things that we need to do. I need to have a possession based tactic for at home. Now, I'm going to work on that after this episode. We're still going to stick with the counter one for this episode and work on that going forward. Player wise, it's strange because when our players show up we can beat anyone in this league, and it's so frustrating, and it must be something to do with tactics, because there's just something that when they don't show up is we can lose to anyone in the league. Now I know that's part of what they say about the Championship is it's probably, for me, it's the most competitive league in the world because everyone can usually beat everyone. There's normally a lot of teams fighting for promotion or to avoid relegation, and there's not a whole lot in it, but I feel like we need to start making that next step up, and I'm not sure how to do that. Now I know I've said previously I need 2 fullbacks, wing backs, I need probably a central defender, and I need a midfielder and probably a backup striker, so I'm looking for 5 players. The problem is you can see the budget's down at 27,000. I've got one signing confirmed for next season. It's Ali Crawford, who will come for free from Hamilton. He's a decent player, probably just going to sort of be a rotational option for the advanced playmaker role. We're over our wage budget. The other player that I would like to get is Rob Holding. Now I've withdrawn my offer just now. I'm just sort of trying to make sure what Arsenal are looking for him for the end of the season. When I get my budget, he's going to be sort of a priority to get. Right now they're looking for about 3.3 million, which is a lot less than his value actually. I think he's valued at 6.5. Yeah, there he is. He's not going to improve anymore according to my staff, but he's still a very, very good young defender that I'd like to bring in. If we can get him for 3.3 million, there's no doubt in my mind he will be sold for profit. I'm actually going to start shooting him on a trait. Let's have a look. What trait do they think would suit Rob Holding? So development training is what I'm looking for. We'll go for Megson. He's defending. So defending, throw himself in it. Right, none of those. Okay, so movement training. We'll go with that. Go with stay back at all times. Okay. Don't see him being capable of doing that, so we'll go with your suggestion sounds good, and we'll get him likes to switch the ball to the other flank. Now I like that. He does play in the middle, which will confuse me a little bit with that, but still we'll go with that. So today we're playing QPR. We've got Bristol in a few days now. I'm training. I think I set it to fitness for this week. I did, just to try and get some back. Rea is obviously injured, so Glover will come in. Matthew Campbell got his debut in the last game as a result of that, because I'm only allowed so many loan players. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm at the maximum for what I'm allowed here. So you see there's quite a lot of injuries. Presti has been quite a big miss, if I'm honest. I'm going to start with Casey Palmer over Henderson for this game. And wanted, who wants him? Seattle. Okay. Probably not planning on selling him anytime soon, although I've got options that actually maybe would mean that I would sell him if the price was right. So for next season, we're going to go into this game, but for next season I want 2 wing backs, 1 for each side, that are slightly better than what we've got just now. A central defender that will go in with Hanley and Holding, hopefully, or Hanley and someone else. So 2 if we can't get Holding. And a midfielder to replace Gold. Already got my eye on someone, but he's in England, so despite the fact his contract's up at the end of the season, I can't make a move until the end of May. And the other one that I would like is a striker just to rival Cummings. And I need to work on having a possession-based tactic for home games or games against smaller teams, because the counter-attack, like, I noticed there was a game, I can't remember who it was, it might have even been Barnes, like, we had them penned in the whole game, but we couldn't break them down, and we eventually get counter-attacked, and because we're playing a defensive style, I feel that that's not the right way to be playing. And obviously they're playing more defensive than us, so they're sitting further back, which is preventing our counter-attacks working. Might be a time to get another target man as well, maybe sell Boyce on, I'm not sure. That's been something that I'm sort of toying with. It's not really worked out as Irving goes through someone there, but it's fallen to them again. Glover with the save. It's not getting to Boyce again. Janavier, Lenogo, Sims. Kind of makes me want to actually play the Sims saying his name now, but we're going to stick with Football Manager. I apologise, I forgot to put my phone on silent. I will do that right now, guys. I do apologise. I always put my phone on silent before I record, and the last couple of times I forgot to do it, mostly because it's been playing up. So it's not been such an important thing to do, because it's playing up. I'm not getting any notifications. That time I did, and it was right next to the mic, so I do apologise, guys. Palmer with the free kick into Boyce. It's away by Hall. Westwood picks up. Wizolek runs down the wing into Mason. It's a good ball towards Janavier. Janvier. We'll just call him Nicholas. It came up in the top right that I seen that. Cardiff also leading at Fulham, so they have jumped ahead of us in the league right now. Nicholas on the ball. Out towards Lynch. Sims. Phil running down with him. It's going to be difficult to outrun Phil. He's not the quickest player in the world, but he's certainly quick. Lenogo. Anoa. Mason. Come on. Surely he's offside there. Unless he just times that run to absolute perfection. But it looked like he was offside on first instinct to me. Nah, maybe just timed it to absolute perfection. That's frustrating. So we're 1-0 down again. Gold. Boyce. Casey Palmer. Decent ball out to Phil. Palmer again. Irvine. Palmer. Gold. Cummings. Gold. Pellinard. Finds Jason Cummings. It's off the post. Just that little bit of luck when we need it. Irvine. Palmer with the free kick. It's decent. It's off the post again. Come on. Hit the post twice in about 4 minutes there. Anoa, Lunogo, Wezolek, Nicholas, wide from Nicholas Janvier. I'm going to keep trying that. Palmer with the free kick in towards Phil. It's cleared. Westwood comes away with it. He's got a man on his left. He finds him at Sims. Phil's back into position now, so hopefully it stops him running too far down that wing. Lunogo. Wizalek. Interesting effort. I'm pretty sure that hit the top of the netting. It would have been pretty audacious lob attempt from that kind of range. I'd have been quite annoyed if Glover didn't save it if it was on target. Smithies plays it forward for Mason. Ash Taylor plays it forward again. Back, Mason. Wizolek. Mason, the goal scorer, into Nicholas Janaver. And that time it is well over. I'm going to make some changes at half time. Try and get into this game. So what we're going to do is we're going to play higher up. I'm going to go with a higher tempo despite the fact that I'm going to retain possession. With play out of defence, exploit the middle, work the ball into the box, be more expressive, roam positions, pass into space, fairly wide, control mentality, close them down sometimes, and use offside trap. Just try and change things up, see if we can just test something out. They won't know this tactic that well, but just try something slightly different and see if it shows any signs of working. That's poor from Boyce. He's just stood there and let them take the ball. Holding steps in well though. Palmer in the highlight. Felt there's a good ball through to Boyce there. He'd have probably missed it anyway. Boyce has been an absolute horror season. Gold. Palmer intercepts Cummings. It's a good ball for Liam Boyce. Just straight at the goalkeeper. On a stronger left foot as well there. He really should be doing better. Boyce. In it goes, but it's hit off his own man and away. Holding, plays it forward. Gold knocks on. Westwood there to intercept. Jackson Irvine knocks in though. Boyce. Gold. Boyce. Irvine. Palmer. Cummings. Gold. Good ball out to Phil. Boyce, he's put it over the bar again. Going to bring off Ryan Gold for Martins Pereira. I kind of want to bring off Liam Boyce as well, but I'm going to give him another 5 minutes. Here is Martins Pereira. Pellinard. Ball over to Boyce. Into Phil. Boyce into Martins Pereira now. Theo Pellinard on the wing. Boyce. Come on. Why are you even attempting efforts like that? So we need Dakota to come on and do something, really. Pellinard into Ash Taylor. Back to Theo Pellinard. Martins Pereira. Irvine. Dakota. It's really poor from Dakota. Asking a lot of Grant Hanley, and Sims is on the break now. He's got nobody with him though, thankfully. Phil's done enough to get a nudge in there, but it's allowed QPR to get players forward. Good block. Away. Theo Pellinor brings it out. Jason Cummings. We've got men on the break now. DeCara. He's not going to play the pass inside, which is frustrating for me. Because it was the obvious thing to do, but it's giving Casey Palmer. It's this side netting. How are we not level in this game? Palmer. It's over the bar. I'm going to bring on Joe Riley for... I want to. I'm going to bring him on for Phil. Phil's actually played fairly well, but he's tired in. Let's just give some fresh legs, change things up, and good things have happened when Joe Riley's been on the right hand side, despite the fact he's not that comfortable there. Pellinor wins it. Cummings. Right, bring down is unfortunately too heavy, but Palmer's closed down and blocked. Palmer straight at the goalkeeper again. If we could finish a chance, we would win games. It's just so simple. It's so obvious when you look at games like this. We're going to go overload now. We're going to go more direct passing, take more risks, more closing down. Let's try and get something out of this because we deserve it, I think. Certainly based on the second half. It's cleared. Martins Pereira. Jackson Irvine. Casey Palmer. It's well wide. How we are not level in this game, I do not know. Hall to Lynch. Silla. Lenogo. Good ball out for Lynch. Cross is blocked. Nagbato, and it goes. Irvine clears. Come on. We're better than this. Grant Hanley's had a shocker as well in defence. Free kick is blocked only as far as Colkert. His cross is blocked. Palmer. Cummings. We're on the break. DeCara's ahead. He's done really well, DeCara. Cummings. He's got a man in front of him. Why has he not played that pass? Over the top for Mason. Holding and Taylor sort of coming together to sandwich him. But Palmer's gave it away. Silla. Lynch. Irvine nicks it. Palmer. DeCara. Irvine. Palmer. It's a lovely switch to Pellinor. Takes a touch. Ball in. Colker away. Lenogo. Joe Mason, the goal scorer. Silla. Lynch. They're doing a decent bit of just keeping the ball, to be honest. Silla. Irvine steals it though. Riley. That's a great ball if Cummings can get it. I know it's going to be there though. Over the top for Mason. Can Holding get there first? He can. He was offside anyway. DeCara can't win that. Jackson Irvine picks up. Palmer. Cummings. DeCara can't get there again. Hanley. Riley. Irvine. Martins Pereira. Palmer. Jackson Irvine. Martins Pereira. Casey Palmer. I'm getting my names muddled up now. It's another poor ball from Cummings into DeCara. Again, DeCara can't get it before Hall. Hanley. Martins Pereira. Jason Cummings. It's over the bar. I can't quite believe I'm saying we're losing this game still in the 92nd minute. We've created so many chances. We've hit the post twice. It's just not been our day. It's a good ball from Pellinard into Cummings. Can he find the ball in? He's gone for the shot instead. Smithy's apparently made a great save, so it might have been worth the effort of it going for the cross myself. Pellinard. And it goes towards the back post. Irvine can't get there. Smithy's picks up, and that should be full time, unfortunately for us. And it is, as soon as he takes the kick out. Oh, how we lost that game. Five shots on target to their one. It's frustrating. Their one shot on target went in the back of the net. We hit the post countless times and couldn't score. Anyway guys, that will end this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, a like and subscribe is always appreciated, and I will hopefully catch you all next time.